Howdy, folks. Thanks for joining me Sunday morning on the Easy Stream. It's been a long weekend. Good times. Lot to unpack this weekend. We had the Keystone Clash Friday, Saturday, and it's going on right now. I believe they're auctioning off fish right now. Although I didn't attend the auction, I was tempted. Can everybody hear me? Let's make sure my mic is working. I'm not talking to myself. I do that quite a bit. But while I'm waiting for that, I'll say hi to people. S, my man, what's up? RB, Ricky, Hoke Logan's Aquatics. What's up, man? I just saw that you subbed. And thanks for joining. Hope you enjoy the stream. We'll talk about a bunch of things that happened through the week in the fish room, and we'll talk about the clash. We'll see all the goodies. Who else is here? RB, I said, hey, Patty. Good morning, Patty. How's it going? She was at the clash. What a blast. Such a good time, folks. Jenny Lynn. My girl, Jenny. Such a good time. And you and Bruiser, I'm so glad I went. It's a good time meeting all you people. Had such a good time. Rico Stan, Skipper. These guys were there. 503, Shanna. What's up, girl? How you doing? I started watching the replay. I didn't get through the whole thing this morning, but it looked like it was a good show. Oh, you did start a little late. I won't mention it. Oh, we just kind of did, didn't I? Who else is here? Why does my chat always stop on this freaking thing? I hate this thing. I got to refresh. All right, Canastillo, I see you, man. What's up, Dave? How you doing, man? It was awesome meeting you and Ames. Such a good time, guys. It was a blast. I was cheesing all night long. I couldn't sleep. All right, Jeremy, what's up, man? 3G, what's up, buddy? Dave, my man. Muppet. All right, guys, I'm going to ignore chat for a minute. We're going to talk about fish room stuff. Then we'll get to the clash. My saltwater tank. I know I talked about this last week. Been battling the nitrites. One of the clowns died. But I don't think it was the nitrates that killed him. He wasn't looking so hot from the beginning, that other clown. He was always swimming weird. I think he just wasted away, honestly. I don't think he was eating. I think he was just kind of whatever. I had him almost 3 weeks. This guy's still doing fine. I'm going to test the nitrates here in a little bit because actually I'll do that right now before I forget. Because I really don't know what they're at because I haven't tested them in a few days. Did I just grab the wet one? No, okay. And anyway, I'm hoping this sound's working, right? Are we good with sound? 503 is clearly lost without me. Nah, you did all right. That's funny. What am I missing here? Everybody saying morning, morning, morning. Good morning, peeps. It's a beautiful day at the Holiday Inn Morgantown. That was like the message I got every time I called. Dinner was a good time. We had about, 15 people that showed up? Got to talk with Lucas Bretz for quite a while. Talk with, what's his name, Gary Lang for a bit. Listen to both of them speak. 5 drops, 5 minutes, and we'll know an answer. Nitrites. That's my 5-minute timer. Set that there. Knock it over. Set it back. Yeah, so the clownfish, I did name them Gone and Goner. And Goner is now gone. So we just have Gone. Hang in there, buddy. Don't become a goner. Yeah, I saw that, Jalen. I saw that. Well, he started hanging out right when I was getting he was hanging out a little bit before I left. And we talked a bunch, I don't know, we kept running into each other here and there. So then we just started shooting the breeze. It was a good time. Oh, wait, I'm all the way over here. Okay, while that's chooching along over there, my little babies, the fricattas. I found these fry like 2 days before the clash. Let's see if we can see any of them. Oh, I don't know. Holy cow. I did just feed these guys. Oh, I have no idea where they're at. I guess it helps if I actually focus on the top of the water too. There we go. They're in there somewhere. Although I don't see any of them at the moment. Oh, I see them now. I don't know if you can see me by that leaf. Nah, you're never going to see it. Whatever. All right. This is what I got at the clash. Some very, very little Bozeman fry and Allen the rainbow fish. I got 8 of each. So far, I haven't seen any problems, so they're looking like they're doing all good. I haven't seen any little dead bodies floating around. But yeah, I was talking to the guys. Apparently, these guys take like a year to kind of even grow up. So I'm going to keep them in this little quarantine tank for a little while and let them grow up. I was talking to the guy. I didn't know much about like the differences between the Allen eyes and the Bozeman eyes. Bosemanis, I don't know how you even say that. But apparently they cannot crossbreed, so I was cool with that. And he's like, yeah, you can throw them in the same tank. So I think they're different genuses. I know they're definitely different species, but I don't know if they're from the same family or genus, I mean. Yeah, little dudes swimming around. What's up, Tianaqua? How's it going, buddy? Fishy on. No, these are not from Gary Lang. Although I did attend that auction and I was really tempted, but some of those eggs got real pricey. And I wasn't really sure how my ability to handle the eggs to get them to hatch. And I really didn't want to be dropping like $50 on like 50 eggs and then having them never hatch, or I just screw it all up and they all die. So yeah, that's why I didn't do that. But the way he handled it was actually really cool. He gave you like a little instruction packet with every like thing, like what the species name was, or like where the collection point was. I think he gave you both actually, if he knew it. And then he had like the vial with the little piece of the mop in there, the spawning mop. Methylene blue was in the water, and he gave you a little bit of like the golden pearls. I think it was golden pearls for like the fry, which apparently is really good. And he was saying that problem with the dwarf rainbows and why they're so hard to get to hatch, or not to hatch, to survive, is because like not like most eggs, or not like most fish, where like most fish hatch, they have like an egg sac that they can absorb for like a day or two, and then they got to worry about food. And I guess a lot of these rainbows, they're not born with like an egg sac, or the egg sac's so small it's like gone within like minutes or hours, so that they almost like immediately need food, and if they don't find it, they're just dying. So that's that. What else we got? Mr. G's doing good down here. That's where I want to put those rainbows when they grow up a little bit, at least to the point where Mr. G's not going to swallow them whole. So he's in there. The rainbows, or the rainbow gobies are in there. They're doing good. It's that. Everybody else is doing pretty good. The only other thing I got to do in this fish room is I got to do a water change on the racks. Probably do that in a minute, just because the water's really low in the one sump and it keeps sucking air, and I keep hearing it all morning, but I figured I'd wait till I started the stream. Just give me something to do. All right. Then we'll get into what I got at the clash. Oh, here we go. Hang on. All right. This, I swear to God, they got to come up with a better method than this stuff, honestly. I don't know. I'm going to let you guys think about this. What does it look like on camera? Because to me, it looks either like it's 0.25 or 0.05. It's really hard to tell, isn't it? The lighting sucks. And that's not helping. It looks more like the second one down, right, on the camera? Still battling nitrates, but that's not bad because the last time I changed water was like Wednesday, Thursday, and it's Sunday, so I think we're coming out of it, folks. I think we're coming out of it. You say third? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah, that's what I meant. Not the 0, obviously. I meant the 2 with the colors. Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly. I meant that too. The 0.05 or 0.50. Yeah, that's the one I was thinking of. Cool. Yeah, so I guess that's I also did lose a fish, so it's probably less nitrates hulking in the water. Yeah, I'm colorblind to those tests. I hate those tests so much, man. So annoying. All right. No auction for me, Terry. Sorry. I was tempted. There was a couple things that I thought were cool. Like there was some, were they samurai gouramis? They looked really cool, and they were going to be in the auction. But that was like, and that's a whole, you have no idea what's going to happen in there, man. You're going to lose it all. All right, what are we looking at? We're looking at junk. Let me bring this down. This is, don't mind my basement floor. It's a mess. It's the Clash Hall, man. Here, I'll bring us down here. First of all, let's go over the Fish Fam stickers, man. Look at this, huh? Jealous. Got the new Rico stickers. I got the prototype Rico sticker, which I stole pretty much from his wife's hand. Don't mind wait, I'm blocking the light. Here, let's do this. There we go. Is this open? No, that's obviously on the same frequency as the camera. Ow. Whoa. All right, anyway. Skipper was there at the Clash, and he had some of these, so I snagged them. They actually had these. I guess he set these out at the, this is like their little info card thing. This is kind of cool. I like this idea. Just, it's like a little postcard that has like their morning show and where to find them and their hosts or their sponsors. Yeah, Rico, got a couple stickers. I got some for Fishymon. We don't even want to talk about Fishymon right now. Was it Monica from MLT? Really nice girl. She gave me some stickers. Lefty, lots of numbers. 3213 Alpha. He's got these cool stickers, like a bunch of little ones. Haven't done anything with them yet, though. Oh, Rose Aquatics, awesome. That's cool. Yeah, I gotta get more stickers, man. All right, what else? I got this. Can we see what I'm looking at here? These lights. I have one of these on my saltwater tank right now. That one. Bam. Pretty nice lights. They're the Aquatic Life Rhinos, I think. It was the president of my aquarium society. Hang on, I'm tangled up on something here. President of my aquarium society was, I guess she was changing out the lighting in her fish room. And it was like the first swap I went to back in May with Fishymon. She was selling these lights, and we're like, whoa, this is a really good price. It's $20 a piece. She's like, yeah. And whatever. So then the next swap we went to, we were like, oh, maybe we can get more of those lights. And she was there, but she's like, oh, I didn't bring any lights. I didn't think anybody wanted any. And then we were like, are you going to the Clash? And she's like, yeah. And Fishymon, give me your phone number. I'll call you and remind you about the lights. Or actually, I don't know how that went down, but she gave him his phone number. Fishymon's slick like that. Yeah, so got these. I haven't tested them yet. Maybe we'll do that in a minute. I also got some art. You know me, I'm all about the art. Got some fish art. Well, it's not fish, so hang on. I'm going to do a really weird balancing act for like 3 seconds, so hopefully nothing comes crashing down. The Tropicana, there was like a Tropicana dude that was selling Tropicana stuff. I don't know. Tropica, not Tropicana. Not the orange juice, Tropica. Sorry. It's morning. Here, hang on. We're going to do this a little bit better because I will drop that. Oh, a broken camera, and that will not be cool. How's that? Cool? Yeah, it's like I I forget what you call these things. Like, they're watercolors, I know that, but I don't know what, almost kind of like scientific, like, I don't know, classification drawings. That's like corkscrew valve. Lymphomelia. There's 5 of these. Oh, that was cool. They also have bigger ones, but this is like $12, man. It was cheap. At least I thought that was cheap. Guess it's all in what the value you put in it, man. Anyway. Put that away before I get it all wet. Screw that up. Oh, yeah. What else did I get? Oh, yeah. Here we go. Let's go back over here. Got the breeder box. I don't even know why I bought this. Because I was tempted with getting those eggs at the auction. So I was like, I at least got to put them in something. They're not going to freaking straight up belly up. I got like the one with the wire mesh. There's a pretty nice box. Whoops. There we go. The Zits, is this whatever? Breeder. Breeder. Is this breeder? It's the BL3T. And then all the tchotchke stuff they give you for free, right? It's over here. Out of all this, I'll probably use... Actually, did they give me something? No. Probably use the test strips and the pen. That's about it. All right, guys. Bam. Let's do some water changes. Maybe I'll use some of these. Check them out. Yeah. All right, let me check chat here in a minute. I'm still unpacking from the weekend. Where the hell's my tablet? Oh, there's. All right, where are we at? Basement? What's a basement? You don't have basements in Florida, yeah. You gotta be underwater, you dig a basement. Jason, go back and read my comment. Hey, Terry. It looks like the third one to me. Yeah, that's what I said, man. I already read that. Unless I'm missing one I'm not seeing, man, you better put it again. Oh, yeah, where are we at? I'm over here. I'm all over the place this morning, man. It's been a chaotic weekend. Very chaotic. Scrubbing balls. All right. What I get free, I just showed you. I'm a little behind on chat here, guys. Sorry. Boom, boom, boom. Tropica, yeah. Tropicana. Sunday morning, I had orange juice on my brain. Fishy Mom was a very popular guy. Oh, my God. I can't talk about it. I won't talk about it unless he's here to defend himself. Oh, Fishy Mom, I love you, dude. And you were not as bad as you think you thought you were. You were cool. Monster Fish Cow, what is going on? You guys it was nice meeting you guys. You and Catfish Nation? Yeah. Yeah, you guys skated out super early though, before, you guys drove all that way, hung out for seemed like 20 minutes. But it was good meeting you. It was a good time. We got a big old family photo, I think somebody does. I saw it on the Discord. I'll have to get that out there to whoever wants it. You don't want to be known for other fish murder or other type of fish. I see. Yeah. I'm not afraid, man. I'll kill some fish. It's half the experience. Hey, I ate studio. What's going on? All right. All right, we're caught up, I think. Everybody's saying hi. I am going to try this challenge here, right? I'm going to step off camera. You can look at my tanks. I'm going to set up my Python. I haven't done this. Well, I think I've done it once, maybe. But I have these whatever, the DC linear pumps or whatever, the DC variable DC pumps for the sumps on these on this rack here. For those that don't know, This is a rack system. Like this tank, it's a 29 gallon, has pea puffers and a mono shrimp in it. It drains down to this 20 long, which you can't see. Now you can. Drains to that 20 long, which has endlers. And I think there's a clown pleco in there. And then it drains to, down here is the 20 long sump. And then obviously pumps back up. So that's the whole system. Now I got these little variable pumps, whatever they are, the DC pumps that have like a pause feature on them. They're a feed thing. You hit it. Actually, I really like this pump. I got the smaller size first on this one over here. It's the same setup as on the left side here as well. And I got one of the same kind of pump, but I got the smaller one. And that one's running at 24 volts, and it's not pumping nearly as much as this next size up, running at half the voltage that it's rated for. So there's that. So it's using less power and pumping more water. So think about that, folks. This is good. I should have went the size up. I think Terry told me to do that anyway, and then, you know, sometimes I don't trust Terry too much. Sorry, buddy. Probably should, because you know what you're talking about. At least half the time. All right, so I'm going to try and hit that pause feature and do this entire water change on this rack before it kicks back on. So let's see if we can do that. Let me grab my chat real quick. Boom, boom, boom. The fish fam never forgot about me. Uh-oh, what'd you do, Oak Logan? Or you mean like in a good way? I just get nervous when people say that. Nobody's going to forget about you. Yeah, I bet. All right, water's going to turn on. I'm going to mute. All right, we're going to pause the pump. There she goes. Pea puffin. These little hungry. Don't you bite me. God, bite me. Nope, I don't look like a worm. These guys are probably hungry. I've straight up neglected my fish room for the past 3 days. And I'm having an algae problem in this tank. But that's probably because half the freaking stupid stem plants died. I don't know what it is, man. I have such a hard time with stem plants. They never seem to do well for me. I don't know. I'm going to keep trying. I'm going to keep killing plants, too. Get in there, you dirty thing. Yeah, anyway, so. And I should probably grab the, this thing. What do you call it? The mag float. And do not squish. Oh my God, is that like the worst feeling in the world when you do that? We're not going to talk about it. I don't think I've done that, but I've done other things like accidentally move a decoration and drop the rock. And the fish that was under it really didn't make out so well. So be careful, folks. There are live things around you. It's never a good time when you kill your own fish. Like being negligent, I guess. Or just whatever. Clumsy. Get out of the way, you little dudes. Don't make me kill you. All right, that's probably good enough. Damn. Now, I do this weird thing with my tanks, where usually when I set it up, I kind of establish a baseline and wherever I'm going to do water changes. And I don't know, I do different methods on it. A lot of times what I do is I just take a tape measure and measure from the top of the rim to the top of the substrate, and I find where the quarter is, and then I mark it, right? And I put a little, like, I don't know, you can't see it, but there's a little black, like right on the edge of the glass, there's like a black Sharpie mark there. This is when I do the standard water change. I have one for like deep water changes. And then I have a mark where this is where the sump starts flowing to the next tank. So this is like this is the overflow line. That's when we are no longer filling the tank. We are now filling the other tank. All right, that one's done. Boom. We got little endlers. Oh, this is brilliant. This is a perfect time. Don't get sucked up for 2 minutes, man. Rocco. I was watching Rocco's Rockin', I think it was either Rockin' the Coast or it was the Aquatic Morning Show with Rocco as the co-host. And he had this awesome idea. And he said, put cheesecloth over top of your python. And I actually been doing this. I got a little hair tie to keep it there. Then you don't have to worry about sucking up too many fish. Obviously it looks like hell, but bam. Look at that, problem solved. Now I do suck up a lot of things like algae and stuff, and I try to get like stirred up, but a lot of times I'm really just looking to get I don't try to stir up the mold too much, especially in a heavily planted tank. I don't know, I think the plants kind of enjoy that stuff. And the fish, you know, humans like it clean. I don't think the fish do. Let's put it that way. All right, mag float. Bam, 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 bam. Sometimes I change the water in the sump, but lately I've been kind of just making the water changes deeper in the tanks for the sump, and then I don't have to worry about screwing around with that. I just make sure it's topped off at the bottom there when I do top everything off. Ludwigi is a great stem plant. It grows great. Yeah, that's what was in there that died. Yeah, and it was in this tank too. I can't see it. It's still in there, but it is struggling hard. In this one, the 10-gallon on the left. I've gotten it like 4 times in the past, and I don't know. Maybe it's just not. I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's just not the right. I started floating it. Actually, I think that's what's in. I am floating it in this. I have it in here too. Yeah, and it's surviving. Whoa. Okay, speaking of deep water change. Ooh. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Actually, I should probably just leave it because I'm going to do the other tank. And I'm going to turn this off real quick. Quiet. Okay. And we need to fill before that turns back on. Let me get my fill hose over there. Hose. Ooh, all right. Oh, I hate when I do that. Yeah, I should have thought about that in the past. I spray painted this thing black. It was probably a dumb idea because every time I hit the stupid freaking ceiling, I put a black scuff on it. And this is a low ceiling right here. You know, things you live and learn. All right, what's going on? Let me double check, make sure I got chats live here. John McKenzie, what's going on, man? Good morning. What am I missing here? I just got really paranoid that the tank was overflowing. But, all right, got shirts and stuff. Yeah, that's a good one. Use cut up t-shirt pieces. Yeah, I was afraid it wouldn't get too much of like I mean, I do want some of the stuff. Like the cheesecloth, I think, is more of like a deterrent, you know? Like, obviously, fry could still swim through there. But they're less likely because they see a big white thin net, basically. I don't know. Small sponge at the end. Yeah. It's not a bad idea either. I wanted to get at least some of the, excuse me. We are now filling the other tank. At least some of the particles of debris or whatever, you know. And I like to kind of get the algae too sometimes. But I understand you can't have it all, man. All right. That tank doesn't really have algae. This one is kind of clean. I can probably put these away. This mag floats. And I just put these, because I have these metal racks, I just Stick them right on one of the poles, whatever the supports. Do. Good morning, Mike's Aquatics and things. How you doing, man? Yeah, net over the end is my go-to. That's kind of essentially what the cheesecloth is doing. Same thing. There, you can see how I got some, what do you call it, guppy grass stuck in it. But guys, see it's focusing. It's kind of a fine mesh. It's not too incredibly fine. Seems to work. Is this the, there's that. All right, we are now filling the tank below it. All right, I call that a success, man. Got it done before it was done. I'm gonna fill this up too, just to make sure it's topped off. It's gonna take like a squirt or two. That was the problem initially. The just running low on water, it evaporates. And it had been, I didn't do the water change in this one last week, so it's been a couple weeks since I did a water change in this tank. All right, that's that. Now, the pump will kick on when it's ready. Set that down. Move this out of the way. Come on over here. Everybody's saying hi. Whom are you asking if they have monster fish? I don't know. I don't think you're talking to me. Yeah, Bosemani's are pretty cool looking fish. They had these at that auction. Gary Lang had this collection for the Bosemani's that were Utu, I guess. What do you say? It was a Kali. Every one of them was called Kali something because Kali means a river or a stream. And Jesus, God, did that scare me. All right, pump kicked on. Yeah, Kali means stream, river, and then whatever it was like. I can't remember what the name of it. It was either a lake or a river. It might have been a lake. And he said they're they're a Bosemani, but I guess they're a little bit smaller than normal Bosemani. Like they just didn't get as big as other ones. And they had this color on it. It was like really crazy. Oh, I found my Windex wipes. I thought that was open. Well, I didn't find them. I found them at the store is what I meant. Finally had them in stock. I live by these things, man. They're great. You know, I said this before, but make sure you paint your stuff at least like a gloss. I painted this like a flat black. Man, it shows all the dirt. And you can't wipe it off as well. Maybe I just need more coats of paint. I don't know. Can't hurt. Damn it, man. All right, let me check the chat here. Only 25 to go 300. Awesome, dude. Oh, yeah. Speaking of that, I hit 100 subs this weekend. Thank you, guys. Yeah, that kind of crept up on me. I just checked it this morning, so it was 101. I'm like, all right. Cool. Thank you. Whoa, don't crush my python, man. That would suck. The thing about these is they're brand new out of the bag, so they're like extremely wet. Yeah, baby. You know, I like it like that. All right, good enough. We can do this tank. But this tank, now that I have ammonia all over my hand, I should probably wash that. Oops, that's too close. This tank is a duckweed mess. But I keep it that way intentionally because I like duckweed. I'm going to wash my hands, so I'm going to mute you. All right. Yeah, this is my duckweed tank, and sometimes the duckweed gets out of control. Let's make sure this is flowing okay. All right, we're good, we're good, we're good. Good, we're good, we're good. Yeah, so occasionally duckweed gets out of control. It's starting to get out of control, so just like to take it. And we're going to bring it over to these guys. Hang on, kids. I turn this light on. Ooh. Oh, it helps if your fingers aren't soaking wet. There we go. Yeah, and these guys, even the red garas will eat this duckweed. You can see them eating it right now. They go nuts for it. I never knew they would eat it. They love it. The goldfish love it. I don't know if the white cloud minnows are going to do anything with it, but no, they don't seem to be very interested. But the gars are eating it, which I think is cool. So I'm going to grab a couple more handfuls of that. And we're going to roll. Oh, and I got some other thing to show you guys. I just got in the mail yesterday. My wife told me about it right before the stream started. She's like, hey, your thing came. I'm like, what? And it's fish related. The only thing you got to worry about here is make sure you don't scoop up any fish, but usually pretty good at avoiding big monkey fingers like mine. And if not, I'll find one swimming here. Might not be a good time for a little chili rasbora or a bumblebee goby. I'm pretty sure that would fit right in a nice goldfish mouth. I almost said gold myth. Oh, geez, Louise. All right. It's not perfect, but it's not bad. That's probably enough duckweed, too. And look, these guys will have this pretty much this duckweed demolished by like tomorrow. They'll be like that, like remnants of whatever duckweed's left. They're going to spend the rest of the day just running around this tank just eating duckweed. Muncha, muncha, muncha. All right, next step. Water change. All right. Python. Let's back you up a hair, guys. Hang on. How's that look? Let's get up there. See both tanks. This tank has candy cane tetras that I got from Fishroom. Let me show you guys the tank at least. Should get one of those cameras on a gimbal, huh, man? You guys probably not be as sick. Yeah, it's got a candy cane tetras. I can't remember anything. It's 3.6-ish. A couple of them died when I got them, but it also has some blue neon gobies. 2 of them in here. The other one's on that rock. And there is an L333 in here somewhere, but you're never going to see him. And a bunch of snails. And it's a 29-gallon tank. And this is a 20 long. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get closer because there's too much of a glare. It's got bumblebee gobies and chili rasboras. And right in the back there, we have sparkling gouramis, pygmy gouramis. Those guys, I really got to get more of those guys. They're so cool. Jenny Lynn, man, she's got some cool ones. She's got a tank full of these. Seen it on the Discord. It's awesome. And these guys are, they do this, they call it croaking, man. It's like, I don't know. It's really cool. I don't know how to describe it. When you hear it, you're like, what the heck was that? And you realize it was a fish doing it. You're like, oh my God, it was a fish. All right, water change time. I'm going to turn the water on, so I'm going to mute you in a sec. All right, that's chooching. Let's stuff this in a tank. Bam. Let's get that started. I just introduced some, what do you call it? Guppy grass. I guess that's an issue, huh? All right, let me kill the pump. I'll try to do this one too. This one's not too bad with the level. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let me check chat here in a sec. While that's draining, I'm 74 away from 300. Awesome, RV. I should probably wash what? I don't know what you're talking about. Extremely wet. Oh, I see. Hashtag. That's how long I've been ignoring chat, huh? Yeah, he is getting a little bit bigger. I guess he's kind of a slow grower. I don't know. I guess they take a little while to grow up. But oh, that 20 long substrate. Yeah, I'll talk about that in a sec. It's pretty deep. Kabamba, yeah. Yeah, he's getting bigger, that 333. He's I catch him in the morning sometimes. Like, I don't know. I mean, I could probably find him and at least see a tail on him, but you guys are never gonna be able to see that on the camera because he likes to live like up behind in these rocks. I kind of like looking here with a flashlight half the time just to catch him. The substrate. Let's talk about that. I mean, how many knuckles? 4. 4 knuckles deep, but that's in the front. I actually have it sloped back, kind of like a. At least it used to. It doesn't look so much anymore, but it was kind of like a. I kind of did it like a bank kind of thing. But yeah, it's pretty thick, but it's got I got one of those under gravel filter plates in here, so it's actually an inch higher because of that. So it's not all substrate. It's eco-complete and gravel, basically, and some clay, laterite, or clay and laterite. Like clay hardened, like they were like rocks. Like I have like I got bonsai soil, and it's like this basically crushed clay. You can kind of see it in this tank. Here, let me pull you over there. This stuff. Bam. It's like it's a hard-fired clay. I actually think it works really well in a fish tank. I don't know what it is about clay, but I think it's something that I've been discovering a little bit more. All right, I think that's probably good. This is one of the newest tanks on this rack because I broke this tank and had to get a new one. And I didn't mark it like I marked the other ones, but I can see the mark on that one down there, so it's close enough. Duckweed. Oh, duckweed. Why must you be like this? These are the ones you got to watch out for, like in the net. These little bumblebee gobies, I don't know what they're all about, trying to swim with this little stupid python all the time. That and the my blind cave tetras do the same thing. But I think it's just because they obviously they can't see, so they're like, hey, water's flowing up this way. Maybe we can get out of this cave we've been in for our entire lives. Yeah. Yeah. All right. We'll let this run down a minute here. See if I can grab the chat real quick. So how everybody else doing this weekend? My LFS has a huge bow front tank. They slipped the gravel from the front down to the back. It was a really cool effect from the front to the back. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Kind of gives it like the reverse effect. Like instead of it being like, it's like you're being sliding down the mountain. That's cool. Hey, Brian. Good morning. How you doing? Kabamba. Kabamba. You take me money and run Venezuela. All right. I'm going to have to rinse this off because this is covered in duckweed. I'm going to mute you because it's going to be loud. All right, sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna roll up this hose. I'm done doing water changes for today. Gonna take it easy today. It was a long weekend, man. Not a whole lot of sleep. Yeah, I pretty much drove down there every morning. Like I left here at 7 something. Well, Friday I drove down after work at 5:30. Fishymon came with me. He probably should have stayed home. Oh, I wish he was here. Fishymon, get your ass here. We need to talk, buddy. Hold on, I'm gonna mute this. Oh, sorry guys, I forgot to mute myself. All right, let's fill this back up before it overflows. Fish Dreams. I guess Fish Dreams, good morning. Oh yeah, hey Fish Dreams, what's going on, man? Good morning, welcome. Green button nuggets all over the bottom. What? I have no idea what you're talking about. Good morning, Robert, in case I didn't say morning. I thought I did. Seeing you in the chat, man. All right. All right, once this is done, I don't even know what time it is. What the heck time is it? Oh yeah, it's almost, I'll open up the panel in a minute here. But I want to finish this water change to wrap up everything. I'll show you guys the package I got yesterday. And then I'll, open up and we can hang out on Sunday. Everybody's welcome. Let's see, anything? No? Yeah, there was a lot of cool fish at that swamp yesterday. I did get some footage, but I didn't really spend a whole lot of time. And my cell set reception really sucked in there. Or I really wanted to join Stephen P's channel for, like, you know, come up on the stream and like, yo, dude, hey guys. But yeah, obviously my cell signal was not having it, and I didn't have the guest login because probably could have got it from somebody, but I just felt that was kind of lame. Hey, dude, you're paying for the room. Can I have your Wi-Fi? Plus, it's hotel Wi-Fi. You know how that goes. I'll be on it for 2 minutes, and then it'll kick me off. And then you got to reconnect. So that'd probably be a nightmare stream anyway. I just saved you guys a big hassle. You can thank me later. Now this one I like to keep the, I don't want anything touching this water, man. Because you got to treat this tank like it's got herpes, because it does. It's got the fish tank herpes. It's that green stuff floating all around it. Got to be careful where you stick your little fill hose. Oh, that is pretty full. All right. All right. I think that's calling that good. Close the lid. Oh, yeah. I can do that in a minute, too. I'm going to feed my fish, too, but I had some brine shrimp I got to feed out. Baby brine. Good old live baby brine. Oh, my God. Just whack myself in the head with a hose. Boom. All right. Where are we at here? Yes, it's all the hotel Wi-Fi. I agree. Glad we're on the same page there, us. Anyone else hate that union O-rings aren't a standard? Chasing replacements, don't have to rebuild a bunch of rack plumbing. Union O-rings. They're really not? Oh, I know what you're talking about. Those plastic unions. I have one down here on my sump because it was easier to do that than to have to try to unscrew a hose from the back of a fish tank without snapping the tank, which I figured out on that one is exactly what is going to happen. Yeah, I didn't know that. But, I mean, yeah, unions aren't cheap. They're like $3 or $4 a piece, too, if I remember correctly. Oh, It scared me again. Pump just kicked on. Gas pipe section of the hardware show. That's a good idea. All right, let me, who did I just see? T-Bone. Welcome, man. How's it going? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I think it means the standard size. Yeah, I knew what he's saying, but I mean, yeah, I didn't know those O-rings weren't. I guess they're probably like a weird size. You can't just, you know, they did that on purpose, right? So you got to buy another one. All right, this is what I got. Now, a while back, I bought what I thought I was buying because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. I bought a book. Let's make sure there's nothing else in here. Yep, it's empty. All right, where is it? It's over here. I know we were talking about reference books a while back, and I bought this Aqualog, but I didn't realize I just bought the extra, right? So this is all the new info that they didn't put in the book, you know, since they found out, like, hey, dude, we found some other fish. Here it is. By the way, these books are awesome. In case you don't know, Aqualog, I guess, is a magazine, German magazine. It's translated in English, I think. And they do like these species. I don't know how well you can see this, but they have like a breakdown here at the bottom that gives you all sorts of like weird ass info. I don't know if you can see any of that, but like, you know, and they're all symbols that mean something. Like, this is like a schooling fish. This is a bottom dweller. They like plants. They like day and night cycle. They're happy in groups. Blah blah blah. Like, all these symbols mean something. You can look them all up. Like right here in the beginning, it has the legend of all the symbols. So you get a whole lot of information with just a picture. You know what I mean? And a couple symbols. Actually, really cool. And then, you know, as time progresses, they're gonna find new fish. So they actually kind of, I guess you can subscribe. They give you like stickers to put in here. So not only you get a cool magazine, you get the cool part of like putting stickers in when, you know, collectible stickers. Anyway, I got that a while ago and I was like, you know, I never bought the actual book. So I solved that problem. Paperback. I haven't actually even opened it until this moment. Ooh, bigger pictures. But yeah, same idea. Oh, wow. Look at that dude. Corydorus condiscipulus. Neat. That looks like some, I don't know what the heck. Those are coming soon. Killies of the world. Oh, they're not even separating them anymore. New world, old world, they're just killies. These are all Dolphois. That's an Adolphoi, I believe. This is a Burgessii. Nice. This is really cool. All right, I'm going to have to go through that in a little while. At some point at my leisure. All right. Only other thing I got to do is wipe that glass down. I think I'm good. I will open up the panel in a second. And let me wipe the glass. What did I do with the stupid wipe? That's right here. Everything's away. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. Little gobies swimming all the time. Little gobies. Don't mind me. I sing to my fish. All right. Ooh, and I just shot the thermometer or the whatever the readout off the tank. 75.6 degrees. That seems awful low for how warm this feels. What is this set at? No, the heat is on, so all right. Why does that seem so low? It is definitely not that cold in here. keep an eye on that. Make sure my heater's not giving out. Oh man, I had my stupid cat. I use one of those heater controllers on these tanks down here, and I believe it was this one. Yeah, this one has a. You see that? Kinda. Anyway, but there's a temperature probe that goes on these things, right? And it should be in the water. And my cat, being a cat, seeing a string-like object, started playing with it, pulled it out of the fish tank. I didn't realize it for I had a fish die. I was like, oh, there's a dead fish in there. I put my hand in the tank. The tank was like 90 some degrees. I was like, why is this tank so hot? Well, I found out why. Now you know. We'll set that there. Let me get a link. And we'll open up the panel. All right. Where are we at here, folks? Bam, bam, bam. All right, there's the StreamYard link. Feel free to join me, anyone. Panel's open. I am going to continue screwing around the fish room. I don't need to worry about. I see Shannon's backstage, but she's been backstage all morning, and she can add herself if she wants. I never turn on the blind cave tank. Oh well, but I am going to move this closer, and I am going to try and do the brine shrimp. Let's see if I can get you guys in there. It's kind of a tight space. Bam. Oh, somebody sees somebody backstage. Who we got? Tian Aqua. Right on, Robert. Hang on. What's up, buddy? How you doing, man? Good morning. How you doing?
I just wanted to come and see all the goodies that you picked up.
Oh, yeah.
Flash.
Yeah, were you here for that when I showed them off?
I did, man. That's awesome.
Right on. Yeah, it was a good time.
It sucks, that I couldn't have been there, because I would have loved to got to, hang out with you, with all you guys.
Oh yeah, man, it was such a blast. So many good people in that. Scott's Aquatics, he came down. Color Guppies, really nice guy. Yeah, good time. Rico Stan, Skipper, Ames, Castillo, Patty, Jenny Lynn and Bruiser. Such great people, man. Such a good time. Susie Q from Susie Q Aquatics, Lisa from KG. We're all just hanging out. Yeah, it was a really good time, man. Fishymon was there for a little while. Fishymon, I really wish you were here. He's gonna avoid me. He's gonna avoid me. I'll show you. No, we went down Friday night because everybody was kind of gathering and they were getting doing a meeting, a mixer kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And we went down there and I had a beer or two, and Fishymon had a little bit more. He was funny though. It was a blast. I think he felt embarrassed because of how he acted, but he wasn't out of line. He was just having a good time, and nobody he didn't do anything inappropriate. Let's put it that way. I think he just got too drunk, and then he got a wicked hangover. So he didn't make Saturday.
I'm glad that you did clarify that, all because my next question was going to be did he pull the stunt off that movie Old School? You know what I mean? When the guy goes streaking by himself and he's like, "Come on, guys!"
Yeah, you give him another drink, it might have been there.
We'll go streaking.
But he was funny, man. Oh, there was a point. First of all, the drinks at that bar were so stinking expensive. He had a double rum and Coke. It was $14. I was like, damn, dude.
Holy cow. That's a big spender.
Yeah, but he slammed the 20 down and he's like, keep the change.
Oh God.
you gotta have if you ever heard Fishymon talk, he's got an accent you can't forget, but it's so funny. He was having a good time. It was a good time. then he started. I can't. No, we'll wait for him to get here. I'll let him tell his stories. But it was fun.
Well,
he didn't do anything out of line. He was just having a good time, man. He was funny.
Well, my question is like, did anyone get any footage of this ordeal at all? I mean, like, please tell me that somebody got some sort of, you know, of this.
That Friday night?
Epic, you know, hangout or whatever.
Yeah, there's definitely. Yeah, I know Rico went live at some point, and I know he did a couple videos that I'm sure he's going to edit down or whatever. At least post later. Like he wasn't live, but he recorded stuff. I got some footage, but not of
last night.
Check out the Discord.
Huh?
Check out my Discord. You are on it.
Well, yes, I am, but like something happened to where, like, when I tried to get on Discord, something pops up, you know what I mean, that I have to, what's it said, verify that it's me.
Oh yeah.
And I've tried to do that, and I tried to do that, you know, but I guess you know, like the only way that I know to fix it, you know, well, the easy way is to just like delete it and then just come back in. You know what I mean? Well, like a new account or something. I mean, so, but
yeah,
anyway,
well, let me know, man. I'll get anybody if you need one.
Okay, yeah, because like, see, like that's why that's why like for the past couple of months, you know, that I ain't been on there because I can't get on it. Yeah,
you've been locked out.
Yeah,
I'm straining my brain from beers.
Put my foot over here on this stand because I'm like feeding fish and moving fish around, so that's why everything's.
That's it, man. It's like the easy stream. It's the Sunday morning fish room. Hang on, it's gonna be loud for a sec. Sorry, guys, but I don't own more than 2 hands, so.
You got last night. You said last night on what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, Pam's you know, that stream that she has with the arts and crafts thing. But last night when we were all there, Skipper actually did come up and he showed like Jimmy Lynn and you know, Rico and everybody.
Yeah, dude, he was double fisting beers.
Oh God. Well, I can tell you one thing.
They were the small beers, so it's kind of funny. You had them like stacked up.
So that means that this morning that like the Skipper's going to be really, really sore.
I have a feeling Skipper can handle his alcohol.
Well, you said you know about him like double fisting beers. You know, I was like, God dang, he's gonna be sore.
And then he was drinking like I don't know, Jack and Cokes and stuff. So I don't know what kind of shape he's in.
Yeah. Well, Jack, you know, I'm not a Coke fan, but
yeah,
I like to mix mine with Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, that's the way. Actually, that's the way to go, man. Dr. Pepper and Coke. Yeah, or Dr. Pepper and Jack. I agree with that. Yeah, but he's supposed to be. He was staying today to help break down everything too. So.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, like by Skipper doing that, Skipper can like get some like good stuff for like really, really cheap, or possibly, you know, for nothing. You know, all because of, you know, like with like a lot of times. So it's like a lot of times you get people that travel up there that bring their stuff. They really don't want to like have to like drag all that stuff back. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, I'm just trying to wash this thing and not blast your guys' ears out. But yeah, and he was like, I think he was telling me that, at least like a couple. He was talking to the people there that, you know, run the shows and stuff, and people that work through these things with us. He said a lot of times, like these people that put their fish in the show, they just walk away, leave the tank, leave the fish, and never come back. So he's like, yeah, you can get fish too and tanks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, damn, that's cool. Good idea, Skipper. I'm gonna rinse this and I'm gonna reset it, and then I should be done making a whole lot of noise.
So did y'all like stay the whole time? Like as far as like on Friday and like yesterday, or did you just stay like this day?
Yeah, I went down yesterday morning because I'm only like an hour and 10 minutes away, right? So I drove down. I got there for like Lucas had his talk at 9, and I was there at like 8:30, hanging out, walking around, looking at some of the vendors that were open. And I hung out there till I left there at 10:30 last night, so I didn't get home till almost midnight. But yeah, so I was there pretty much all day, and I came down Friday night too to hang out for a couple hours. And then I didn't go today because there wasn't really anything too in the auction I really was crazy about. Plus, you don't know, auctions are like a hit or miss, man. You can want something real bad and not win it.
Yeah. Yep.
Or not be willing to pay the $3 million or whatever the jack price up to. Not saying it would be that expensive, but I'm just saying you never know.
Well, I mean, like if something happened, and if you're in an auction, and if you see something that you want, and then the bid just gets too high to the point, you know what I mean, that you don't want it no more, you can always just like jack up the bid, you know what I mean, just to be, it's a butthole, just keep on.
Yeah, but that could bite you too, man. You'd be like, the guys were like, I'm gonna fuck this guy now because he's outbidding me. You're like 75, and he's like 80, and you're like 85, and the guy's like 90. No, all right, 85. Like, damn it, I screwed myself. That's exactly what happened to me.
Yeah. And then at that point, your spouse is just sitting there, staring at you like,
you idiot.
He's like, I'm going to kill you. You're going to be sleeping downstairs with that.
Yeah, right.
$100 with that fish you just bought for the next 2 months.
Yeah, you're gonna be sleeping in the tank with that fish. Yeah, really. Yeah. I went to that rainbow fish egg auction. That was kind of cool. That Gary Lang hosted. He did a talk. Yeah. He did a talk on like collecting rainbow fish or whatever, and like showed off like the last time he went in 2019 to wherever, all over Papua New Guinea or whatever it was, or Indonesia. I don't remember where exactly he went. I forgot. Jakarta they started, and no, they were in Papua New Guinea. I don't remember if it was West or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was cool. And then after that, he had an auction of some of the fish that were from that talk that he was auctioning, the eggs, and some of them they got pretty pricey.
Oh yeah,
I think there was like 100 eggs went for $80 some bucks at some point. I was like, dude, not that they weren't cool fish or anything, but,
right. Well, like speaking of Gary Lang, I do got one question. Did Gary and
you're gonna ask
Rico ever like like shake hands and like
oh yeah,
I think
they had a conversation for like a couple hours or at least an hour or something like that. I don't know if he ever hashed anything out with him. I don't know. I think he just like they did talk. It wasn't like he was like body slamming from like there.
Yeah. Hey Gary, if you
the Undertaker.
Like Rico, man. He's going to kill me. He's like, God, man, this T and Axel guy, he will not shut up about that.
Yeah, really, he's trying to start a beef. All right, hang on here.
I just thought it was just hilarious when that happened. I just thought it was just funniest thing ever.
Oh yeah. No, but yeah, there was Gary Lang gave his talk, and it was like, I don't know, it was a good talk. Rico said something there like, he likes being elitist, doesn't he? I gotta rinse this sponge filter. It's clogged, so give me a second.
Tennessee's such a hot man. Hey, Sean.
What was that? I gotta check the chat.
Oh, Sean's comment. He said that Tennessee is a hot man. Well, I'm going to attempt to move some shell dweller juveniles over to another tank today.
Oh, nice.
It's going to be a pain in the butt.
Yeah, right. Catching those little dudes.
Yeah, you know, what I can, and what I can do is like just try to chase them into the shells, then take the shell out.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah, corner them. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. What kind of shell dwellers?
Well, let's see, like, so when I bought these, they were sold to me as the gold ocellatas.
Okay.
But since for the past couple months I've had them, I've been doing a lot of like research and stuff and like picture comparison and everything else. Well, kind of find out that I do not have with the gold ocellatas. What I have are the blue ocellatas. Now, granted, there are about 4 or so color morphs.
Oh yeah, the gold, whatever.
As far as that species goes, you've got the blues, golds, blacks,
right?
And then there's then there's one that I'm planning on getting. Well, it's going to be like a couple months before I can. But they got this one ocellatus that it has like a cool looking it's a brown speckling on it,
Oh yeah, like a model.
The body it has like a chocolate looking body, and it just looks, I don't know, cool. Just unique or whatever. But but anyway, what I got are the blues instead of the golds, which I was kind of disappointed, but at the same time, I'm not, because they're still cool.
Yeah, they're probably still pretty cool.
Yeah.
Let's see
but the main thing about it that I'm upset about is because like this whole damn time, I've been telling everybody I had the golds, and then after I find out, I'm like, I've been like making an ass out of myself to the people that actually knows a lot about them. So.
Right. Yeah. Well, you live and learn. Right. Now you know. I always would say, I hate stupid people says when she drinks heavily, she doesn't get hungover. She's just still drunk the next day. What's up, Geek Boy?
Okay.
Jeremy's always straight Jack and gin. Jenny Lynn staying for the auction. Awesome. Hopefully you get something. Hopefully it's cool. Look forward to hearing about it. Yeah, let me know. Who else is staying? Anybody else? I'm sure Rico's still there too. Isn't he leaving Monday? Flower horn update, expanding cock. Oh, that's Robert.
That's what I'm working on now.
And Jeremy said if you suspend the shells.
Good. His cock is actually growing quite well. I mean, it's not getting freaking huge, but
and Robert's a cock expert too. So. Studied a lot of cock in his time.
Dude, this guy's a freaking pig, dude. He is a freaking pig.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. Couldn't resist the cock jokes, man. No.
I mean, look at him, dude. I mean, he's starting to get chunky.
Oh yeah. Let me make full screen here, man.
I tell you one thing. He can sure put down with some food. I mean, I mean, like the whole 2 years that I've been back into the hobby. I have never kept a fish that is as as food aggressive as this guy is.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, those guys they're like a mix of like the most like miserable sickos on earth, aren't they? As far as like
Yeah.
aggression and stuff.
Oh yeah.
What are you talking about, Alexa? Shut up.
Let me turn this back around because I gotta get some stuff going here.
Alexa was babbling at me. I don't know what text she was
Okay, there we go. Okay, now you can take me off.
All right, hang on.
I appreciate it, though, man.
No problem, man.
But yeah, 3G Greg, he's actually doing quite well. Like you're like sometimes I will actually give him some baby handlers to
Oh yeah.
to eat on, and I feed him extreme pellets, bloodworms,
Yeah.
just a mixture of
That's the best way, man.
everything because the main thing is I cannot stand when I buy fish from somebody and that person had them hooked on one certain fish or like a certain food. I hate that,
Oh yeah, and that's all they ever eat. But I mean, dude, you imagine spending the rest of your life just eating like mac and cheese?
Yeah,
you would be so freaking sick of that.
Yep. Yep. T-Bones. Good day, buddy.
All right, I think I'm done rinsing stuff out for the moment. I'm making all this
Say
crazy
some
noise
hello
now.
to there's Geek Boy. I ain't seen him in a couple of days, but of course I've been really busy lately too. So
Yeah.
Geek Boy,
Didn't you guys have
well.
Did you guys have something going on in your area this recently, or it's coming up? I know. I thought I heard Chattanooga Ed say something. There was something that was one of the reasons why they didn't go to the Keystone Clash because they had something coming up.
Well, it's still like Ed, he is like joined to this it's like a type of guppy clubs somewhere in Tennessee, or just something like that. And but as far as that goes,
so it's like a club meet kind of.
Yeah, but
that's cool. I was just curious. I thought it was like a bigger, like something like all those Tennessee Fish Mafia dudes are going to. I guess not.
Now, granted, James and Ed, they have talked about this a couple of times, in the past. But see, they're like, there's a store near James's house that they're going to be having like a type of aqua Sheila type ordeal happening in Knoxville.
That's cool.
Something like that. But exactly when I don't know. Because when the plans has changed, all because of what the main guy that's putting on. He's been having some like issues with his knee and stuff, having to go through surgery. So.
Oh, okay.
So
well, that could slow you down. I can see that. Yeah, that's cool. Well, knee surgery thing and slowing it down isn't cool, but it's cool that they got people doing stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And that's supposed to happen soon, or it hasn't been scheduled yet. That's what you're saying.
Well, let's see. But the last time I heard anything about it, that they was shooting for like sometime in like a month and a half or 2 months or something. But at the same time, like with everything going on, I'm about positive that it's going to be postponed until next year sometime, all because with it getting paid and everything.
Yeah.
Didn't really have an event, like that. So.
Right. T-Bone Fishes says, "Have you heard the joke between the wanker and the banker?" So I'm waiting for the punchline. Jeremy said if you suspend the shells for the shellies upside down near the top of the tank, they will abandon them when they come out. Interesting.
Well, I'll try that.
Yeah.
I would definitely try that.
Postponed to the first quarter of next year is what Mike's Aquatics and Things says.
I'm going to try to show you guys with these shellies that I'm going to be trying to work on here. If I don't like lose signal, whatever.
Yeah, no worries. I can let me put you full screen again. And yeah, just to reiterate, the panel is open if anybody else would like to join us and hang out. Oh, nice. That's cool.
Say the little guys, they are roughly about a 1/4 inch right now.
Okay.
And
yeah, I see some little guys on the left there.
There's like 10 or so in here that I want to get out. There's a couple at the shell back there.
Right.
But yes, these are not the gold ocellatus. These are the blues. Because
the blue ocellatus.
Yeah, see, like the gold ocellatus will have a lot brighter oranges look to them, and these if you notice, they have a lot of dark blue looking color into the body. It might be hard to tell with this phone.
Yeah, sometimes it's hard to come through on camera too, but yeah. No, I remember seeing the golds, and even the golds have some blues in them too, don't they? Or am I wrong about that? I guess I'm wrong about that.
I'm not really sure about that,
I think they get blue like in their gold, like almost in like, what do they call it? The cartilage veins or that run through their fins. I don't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen them in person, but
yeah.
And I don't even know if those were the golds I was looking at either.
But these are
Was it Ricky that asked me what I got? He said he didn't see what I got at the Clash. No, go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, I was just saying that this is my shell dweller setup, and I'm going to attempt to try to catch some of these guys out so I can put them in this 20 long that I got, for now, because I'm planning on getting a couple more species of shell dwellers, and they're all going to be in separate tanks. But until I can get my hands on them, I'm just going to use this other tank that I have set up just to put the juveniles in to sort of grow them up until I can get them to their new homes or wherever.
All right, here's the punchline of the joke. What's the difference between a wanker and a banker? A wanker knows what he's doing. That's funny. That's funny. Hey, Petra Man, how's it going, man?
Petra Man, what's going on, buddy?
Yeah. Shell dwellers are awesome. Did you have the hole facing down? That's what I think, you said you were going to try it. You hadn't tried that.
Right.
So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. I think he misheard you.
You guys say like this morning, I haven't actually got in the tank yet, but to start catching them yet, I've just been giving my tanks food and changing waters.
That's your 33 long, right? That you have them in?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. So my plans is to get like one or two more of them 33s to have them, like a stack above each other, have like 3 of them,
Oh yeah, like a rack, yeah. I know what you're talking about now. Yeah, like a rack.
Yeah.
Are you gonna have them like on like connected, or are you just gonna?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, because something happened, and if I have a thickness in one of my tanks, I don't want that to be transferred to the.
Yeah, I get you. Well, I didn't know what your ultimate goal was, but yeah, that's
cool. I mean, just like a display type thing. You know what I mean?
All right, since Ricky, all right, you're still full screen. You don't need to be full screen, do you?
No. Oh wow. Man.
Hang on, I was just moving stuff around. Kind of milling around still in the fish room here, so trying to move some camera. There we go. Trying to put together this breeder box that I just got.
Oh yeah, this is nice.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. All right, Ricky, these are some of the things I got at the swap. I got there are 8 little Melitania Bosemane fry in here, and there are 8. I don't know what the actual. I think I gotta look this up. It's an Alani, but I don't know what the actual the genus is. Rainbow Allen I. Tiltharina. I don't know why that word is so hard to pronounce for me. Tiltharina, Alani. So they are different genuses. Okay, yeah. So Alanis and Bosemanes. All right, Ricky, have a good day.
See you, Ricky.
But I want to see what Jason got before we go. Okay, let me finish showing you. I got those fish. And I got some, the Zis breeder box I'm building. I got these lights, that artwork right there. A whole bunch of Fish Fam stickers. A whole bunch of free junk over there. And this is the brine shrimp, or the brine shrimp, it's the breeder box that I'm building.
Nice.
That's pretty much it.
You hit the jackpot, man.
Yeah, it's a good time though. Good time.
So those lights.
Oh yeah,
how much did you get those lights for?
$20 a piece, man.
That is cheap.
And they're like full spectrum. There's an app, so they got timers. You can change the color. You can do all sorts. You can make it like a thunderstorm. You can make it like a disco show in that tank with these lights because they got all. You can make them like orange, red, whatever colors you want.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool. I haven't checked them out, but I don't think she. Plus, I will see her probably more than once in the future. She's the president of my aquarium society. So I don't think there's going to be a problem with them. But I do got to check them out and make sure they work. And I got to hook them up. Oh, man. See you, Ricky. Have a good day.
I got a lot of stuff to put up.
Yeah. I know that feeling. Sometimes it gets overwhelming. Like, oh, my God.
Yeah. Last night, when I was hanging out with Pam and Ed, Sarah, and Blackie on stream, because I had my little art table in here in the room. And I got to put it all back in the spare room.
Gotcha. All right, I think that's how this goes. This breeder box has like an air stone on the outside of it. Okay. I see. Thought I saw. All right.
I'll be right back.
No problem. Apparently I'm suffering from the 10% rule where I need to be 10% smarter than this or it's not going to work. And I am currently failing. Why doesn't this fit? No, because you got to use one of those things where you just got to jam it in there and make it fit. Okay. That explains that. Put this there. And my breeder box is good to go. Here, I just set it all up. This is what it looks like. It's got the air stone thing here on the outside, so I guess the air gets drawn up, the water gets drawn up in here. It's got like a little freshwater vent on the inside here, so that when you're drawing it up, I guess water gets moved in here. This is a mesh. This is a mesh. This is a mesh. So there's water coming in all over there. You can either hang on the back or you can use the suction cups. There we go. And it's got a little valve, so you can adjust the air.
You know,
Not bad.
I've been seriously thinking about getting me one of them, and also get me a what they call them, the this egg tumbler too as well.
Oh yeah. Somebody was, was it Fishy Mom was talking about that? I think he was looking at getting one of those. I think it was. I don't remember if it was him.
Yeah, because those would be perfect for like Pleco eggs and stuff like that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that would be great. Or I know a lot of African cichlids too. They like to be tumbled around, constantly moving. What the heck is this? I got a bookmark? I don't have a bookmark. Guess that was in the bag of freebie stuff. Goldfish Flakes. Oh, that's probably going in the trash. Actually, you know what? I can use that for worm food. I didn't realize it was still on me. Yeah, that's what gave me like this stuff, man. I don't know. Does anybody ever use this stuff?
What is
it? It's to like clear your water up. Clears cloudy or polluted water within hours.
Oh.
Gives the aquarium that polished look. Combats the harmful effects of overfeeding. Safe for cichlids and plants. Seems like snake oil to me, man.
I have one time, but I don't like using that stuff, like as far as chemicals, all because I try not to put many chemicals in my tank as much as
I'm kind of the same way. Yeah, I'm exactly the same way, man. And okay, so your water's a little cloudy. That means you got another problem. Figure that out, and then your water won't be cloudy.
You got a bloom of algae.
Oh, there's a lid for that.
Or just take you, like a fine sponge filter, put it in there, or like a power head.
Yeah, exactly.
Get you a power head, or just get you a bottle, cut the bottle off, and take you some polyfill and stuff in the bottle. And there it is.
Yeah, there's other ways to polish your water besides chemicals.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, the polyfill stuff would probably work great.
Find the cure for overfeeding. It's not over. Yeah.
There's a way to cure overfeeding. Stop overfeeding.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I used to, I used to feed my fish 2 times a day, 7 days a week. Now, now like I got to the point, that I just feed 1 time a day, and then I also I'll take 1 day a week and not feed at all.
Yeah, I do that one. I usually do more than 1 day a week that I don't feed, believe it or not. And and I do think, I know it depends on the fish too. Some fish, and it depends on what you're trying to do. If you're trying to grow them up as quick as possible, obviously feeding them more is gonna. But you got to know that your tank's gonna get, gonna have problems with overfeeding.
Right.
The only chemicals I use are Prime and Ferts. Yeah, I don't even use Prime because I set up the carbon blocks systems on my fill, so I have like 2 carbon blocks it goes through before it even hits my tanks, which isn't a guarantee, but neither is Prime. But I don't have a problem with them. What do you call it? Chlorine. Yeah, I try to keep it as natural as possible. Honestly, it's clean water, man. Yeah, cured overfeeding is not overfeeding. Yeah, I use Ferts. I haven't done my potassium in a little while, which I probably should, because I've been having problems with I'm having problems with my plants. I think they're getting like pinholes on them. I think it's because they're not getting enough potassium. So yeah, I should do that. The work is never done, man. The work in the fish room is never done.
The more tanks you get, the more the work you got to put in.
Yeah, that's kind of true. Well, there's kind of like you can kind of do things to help yourself out. You know what I mean? Like obviously get a Python or whatever, some sort of figure out a water change system if you're going to do a whole lot of tanks, because hauling buckets is no fun, man.
No.
At all.
Nope.
I mean, it's not bad if you only have like a couple tanks, but when you start getting like, 10, 20.
Yeah. And I have found this to be true too. It is a lot better to have a dedicated room to put your tanks in.
Yeah.
Besides, like spreading them, throughout the whole house, because then you don't have to drag your hose off, everywhere and unhook it all the time.
Oh yeah, like right, yeah, all around the house.
Yeah.
Dripping water everywhere you go.
But it just depends on what you like and what exactly.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, do what works, but at the end of the day, trying to make your life easier is what I'm saying.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
ow, that hurt. Oh my God, did that hurt? I just jammed my finger on it. Just like whatever. Basically, just rub the skin off my hand.
Dang, Jason, you got to spit on it first, dude. You can't just jam it in there.
Rub some dirt in it. Yeah. There you go. I gotta lube it.
Sorry, man. I just had to say that.
No, that's fine. You're okay. Oh wait, somebody's backstage. Who we got here? It's Dennis.
No, there's no Terry.
Dennis.
There's no Terry.
What up, Dennis?
No.
Oops, I accidentally muted you.
Oh, you muted me? Why?
Nah. Whoops. For shits and giggles.
Oh, okay.
Shits and giggles.
I can sit there and talk to myself then. Okay, yeah.
That's why we get everything we use. All right. Stevie Bill says that's why everything is getting moved to the basement. Yeah, kind of what I did. My wife was like, "Why don't you go to the basement?"
Yeah.
Petroman only uses live blackworms and frozen bloodworms for his discus that are almost at 7 to 8 inches at 8 months, with only 70% water changes. Not only with 70% weekly water changes with RODI water. I add discus minerals back. Germany.
Yeah. 70%, that's a hell of a water change.
That is a huge water change. Benoxky, what's going on, man?
Yeah, you think that would almost make your tank recycle itself.
Well, depends on, obviously. I don't know. I get worried about doing huge water changes like that because sometimes my pH gets low. Like I have high pH coming out of the tap usually.
Yeah, you get that rock out there.
Yeah, and if I got like a planted tank or something and I haven't done a water change in a while and pH starts to drop, and if I do a huge water change, fish are not going to like it.
No, I
learned that the hard way. Let's put it that way. Some fish did not like some large water changes I did. Started going belly up.
No, I did that on my Plecos. I did probably 3 water changes. It was so polluted. All the fish Plecos were sitting there on the side of the tank going, "Give me some fresh water."
Oh, yeah.
I've
been overfeeding the 125 with all the new babies for the last couple of weeks. I got them, but it's mainly to fatten them up. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And babies are one thing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like every tank's different, right? You got to kind of like adjust for what you need. You got a lot of babies, Babies can't go too long without eating sometimes, or they will die. And that's like, like Fishy Mon's like that too. He's breeding those L333s, man. He's like throwing food in that tank. He also does like almost daily water changes too, just because he knows he's feeding heavy. Yeah, you gotta come up with a plan. I don't know what I did and why I can't find my fertilizer.
Don't know.
I'll be back in here in a minute, guys. I move this tape.
No worries, man. I'm just hanging. And it's
normal.
I don't know what time it is, but it's got to be getting close to 11.
Yeah,
I'm probably
about 20 till.
Yeah, so about 20 minutes. I'll wrap things up here. I appreciate everyone hanging with me.
Well, yeah, because you weren't here yesterday, you know, for your Saturday morning cartoon.
Yeah.
Nobody was. You, Terry, and
Shanna wasn't
like,
there.
no, she was all 15 minutes late. Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, here they
Well,
are. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
I
we
have
heard
somewhere.
about, Fishroom tell us about, he was a little on the hungover side yesterday. So that's.
Oh, did he? Was he in the stream? I didn't see the whole thing. I just started watching it before.
No, he was in.
Then I ran out of time.
I did a stream later, and he was in there, and Terry was in there explaining. I didn't know. Yeah.
Terry was in there explaining what?
Well, he wasn't there either.
Oh. Well, you know. Terry's the whole reason. I mean, the only reason it was on Shanna's stream to begin with was because Terry was going to be hit or miss.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm say that. No, it's not 11 o'clock yet, T-Bone.
Almost. It's getting there.
Yeah. Well, I got a few more hours for that.
It's 20 of, yeah.
Oh, I got your laptop there, Robert? Yeah. Nice laptop.
Nice.
Nice lapdog, yeah.
What's your pup's name?
Titan.
What is it?
Titan.
Titan.
T-I-T-I-N.
Yeah.
Yeah, baby dog.
Guessing that's a boy? Sounds like a boy name.
Oh, it's a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, see?
That's a boy.
Really? You could have just told me.
Come on, man.
Robert,
He goes, these people are going to be thinking that I'm a TikTok family.
yeah. Showing your daily jewels down there, Robert.
Although Titan's a TikTok bandit, I had to let on my stream anytime.
Yeah, he hadn't struck in a while.
Oh my God, there was this puppy that I guess the hotel that the swap was at, or whatever the Keystone Clash was at.
Yeah,
it was dog friendly because there was a lot of dogs there. And there was this one puppy, it's the cutest thing I've ever seen. It's like looked like a little border collie. Patty and I were playing with it. So cute. He was the cutest dog. I couldn't stop thinking about him. I'm like, I want that dog.
Say, who's taller, Patty or Fishimon?
Patty.
So
they're pretty close.
It
might actually be equal. I'm pretty sure it was Patty.
Yeah.
I actually made that comment.
I got my eye on Patty.
Pretty sure it was Patty. Patty takes the lead. My mom had a St. Bernard they named Titan, is what Steph says.
Oh, that's a big.
Oh, awesome.
It's almost 1 a.m. there. Wow, T-Bone. Right on, man. His full name was King of Titans. Nice. Yeah, I forgot what mine. I had to, because you have, when you register them with the AKC or whatever, I don't know. I don't even know why I registered mine. I probably shouldn't have. I didn't need to. It's not like I'm ever going to show my dog, but I did get her papers. But when you register them, you got to come up with a name, and it's got to be a unique name. No other dog could have had that name. Right? So then you got these weird, like, because I tried to name mine Zoe, and they kicked it back, like, no, you can't name her Zoe. You got to name her something. Like, they gave me like options, and I was like, I just named her Lady Zoe the Third, I think is what they came back with. They made her the Third. I was like, okay, whatever. Lady Zoe it is.
The Third. Yeah.
The Third. And like, you know, that's why you get these weird like breeder names. Like, I think her mom was like Pistol Packin' Mama was the dog's name. And the dad was like something, I can't remember. It was like Apple Orchard, I think was the name of the dog breedery, and then because they'll put the name of like the breeder and then the dog's name. So it was like Apple Orchard was the breeder, and then it was Winning Bet, I think was the dad's name. It's like, dude, we had like naming horses here? What is going on?
Yeah.
Like, these are dogs. You're supposed to have dog names like Jimmy,
Frank,
Fido.
You know, well, those are all already taken.
Titan's a good one.
What are you doing now, Robert?
I am going to start trying to catch these juvenile blue ocelots. So because of, believe it or not, this 33-gallon has had 3 different spawns in this tank as of right now.
Oh, damn.
I got a spawn over here in this corner. I got a spawn somewhere in the middle here, and I actually have a new spawn over here. So these guys are pretty good.
Yeah, that's cool.
So you get the pleasure of trying to catch them, huh?
Yes, definitely. Yeah, they do sound like horse names, and they tend to take them to a bunch of shows. Yeah, I know that's like a show thing. I get it. It's just kind of funny. Are you just filling it up with water, or are you catching them with that baster?
As right now, I'm just putting some water in this little
plastic container.
Yeah, a little plastic container. I'm just putting a tad bit of water in it because with the tank that they're going in, the substrate and everything is the same as this tank. It's got the buffer and everything, but the tank could be a tad bit different. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them in here, then I'm gonna slowly add water and nutrients in here, to make sure that they're gonna be good.
I gotcha.
Them, yeah.
Because as y'all know, no 2 tanks are going to be the exact same.
Yeah, exactly. Even tanks on the same system are not the same. Like the ones I have that are tied together. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, they got their own ecosystem. Yeah.
Yeah, even though they're sharing the same water.
Yep.
Yeah. That would be a good Cory tank.
Especially if you got hard water too. Yeah.
Yeah, true.
I got the soft water. Yeah. So if I want to do hard water fish, I'm SOL. Oh, you need more than one.
Whew. Yeah, I got a headache. Too many late nights. They're setting up for the auction, I see.
Yeah. Today's the last day of the class.
Yeah, I think after the auction, then they'll do like some raffles and stuff. And then
people give away stuff they don't want to take home. Yeah.
Yeah, probably, and then they'll start breaking things down. I know that's why Skipper was there. He was going to stay to help break things down. I think it was probably one of the reasons, because he was going to hopefully be able to pick up a lot of cool stuff. Yeah, good luck, guys. Hope you win whatever auctions you're in. And the prices stay low.
If not free. Yeah.
Heck yeah. Yeah, the rainbow fish egg auction was cool. I sat in because I just want to see how things went down. And if things are cheap, I would have bid on it. But they got pretty quick. They got cheapest one some guy got was some eggs for $20, and like nobody bid on against them. He just like, yep. I don't think anybody really wanted the fish. They didn't look. I mean, they weren't like crazy. I mean, they were rainbows, so they were still good looking fish, but they weren't like as good as all the other ones, I guess, that looked in the auction. So, but yeah, everything else went for like $40, $80. I think the highest was 80, and $40 was about the average.
Too much for me.
Lucas Brett picked up a lot of eggs because he was at the auction. A lot of eggs. He won like 3 or 4 auctions. Yeah, there's some cool fish though. So I'm still on the hunt for some other fish. I need to get some more of the dwarf rainbows, or the blue eyes. The blue eyes.
I just need to move where I put up more tanks.
Yeah, right. That helps too, man.
Yeah, I only got, like I said, 6 tanks in my bedroom, so yeah.
6, dude.
Yeah, I got.
That's not nothing.
No, in a 10x10 room.
Yeah, that's a lot, actually.
Yeah, because there's a full-size bed, 6-foot dresser.
So you literally sleep with the fishes.
Yeah. But I'm not being, I don't have the water pressure on me now.
Yeah. You get to breathe at the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I used to have them in the other part of the basement, and the landlord liked them. Oh, I like these. Then the water and electricity rates went up, and they accused me of using too much electricity. Yeah. So they've been in here for almost 2 years, and they have that crap about usage. So, yeah. And water changes. Tell somebody take a 20-minute shower using more water than I do in a water change.
What does this say? That would be a good Corey tank, and the suspense builds. Nothing more frustrating than trying to catch shell dwellers. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why you need at least 2 big ass nets.
Yeah, this 33 long has the same footprint as a 55.
Yeah.
What's that?
I was trying to get the shell and the damn with the mom or the daddy. I can't figure out which one, but it started latching onto my finger. Let go.
He's like, let go of my shell.
It's down.
Yeah, Susie Q streamed Friday night. Yeah, apparently we were loud and rowdy at the bar, and that was annoying people, and it came through on the stream, on Susie's stream on Friday. I caught wind of that on Saturday. Like, you guys are really obnoxious. Like, dude, you guys were doing a presentation next to an open bar. Whose fault is that?
Yeah.
Don't be blaming people at the bar because they're hanging out at a bar.
Yeah.
Maybe blame the people who set the damn freaking... it was like an aquascaping thing up right next to the freaking open air bar. It was a weird setup. The hotel was weird. You walked in the hotel and it was like the reception was right there, and also the swimming pool was right in the lobby of the hotel. Like, and it was a huge swimming pool. I'm like, this is weird.
Yeah, really. How many people got pushed into that?
No, there was like a big like fence around, like a privacy thing. You couldn't really see into the pool unless you were like, obviously creeping. You're creeping around and like, who's in the pool?
Yeah.
But yeah, and then it was and then right after that swimming pool was like an atrium little area, and then the bar was like an open air bar like right next to it. It was almost like the same space, except like the bar was like raised up, like you had to go up like 2 steps to get where the bar was. Yeah. So half the room was a bar, the other half the room was like this open air place, and they just did the demo in the open air space. We couldn't hear the lady aquascape because the mic was, the mic was on the camera, and they didn't mic her up either, and she was really quiet. Yeah. I was standing behind everybody, and they were still getting ready to go. You know what I mean? So they were just kind of milling around talking, and the woman that was giving the presentation was just like getting her supplies together. And that was the same time Fishimon and I were picking up the lights from the lady. She brought them down from her room.
Yeah.
So we were just standing there like at the back of that whole like mess of people just standing there, and my back was to everybody, and I was just talking to the lady at like a normal volume, and some guy's like, "Hey, this presentation is starting." Oh. I was like, what the fuck, dude?
I can't
like, asshole.
Yeah,
like, first of all, maybe the woman giving the presentation could be like, "Hey guys, I'm starting."
Yeah, do something.
Instead of just mumbling in the background and expecting people to hear her. Like, I got annoyed. Yeah, but that's not hard. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't mic her up. I mean, it was just a bad idea. I think it sounded good on paper, but in practice it didn't work out.
It didn't get quality. Yeah.
Yeah, it didn't. Yeah, didn't meet the
expectations.
Yeah, the quality control.
Hey, would you quiet down? Because I'm trying to do a fish catching presentation here. Come on now.
That's right. Hey, I'm in the middle of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's one thing if you say it because you're doing it, but she didn't even say a word. The guy just yelled at us because he couldn't hear. And like, dude, it's not my fault.
Well, move up to the front then, idiot. Yeah.
Dude, we were like 5 feet from her, 10 feet from her. It was hard to hear. Because it had it in an open air atrium next to a bar.
Yeah.
So there was a whole lot of background noise. Yeah.
Yeah. It was thought out, planned real well. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't bad. I mean, it was what it was, but like, you can't really get mad at people for hanging at a bar having a good time.
Oh yeah, good old.
And that was right around when Fishy Mountain started getting really like rowdy. So.
Yeah, he said he was a little obnoxious. Yeah. Little man
Well,
in
Yeah,
alcohol
he was
don't
funny.
mix. Yeah.
He was funny.
Good news is that I caught 6 of the juveniles so far. So,
Yeah,
Nice.
how many more you got?
I got about 4
Really,
or
Sam,
5
Joseph.
more
I
that I want to catch out. That are at the size. You know what I mean? That I'm catching out right now. You
Yeah.
know, there's a bunch more in there still, but they're like really little. So.
Yeah, right.
Meek. Yeah. Yeah, Fishy Man did it right. He was funny though, man. I really wish you would have came on Saturday though. Manned it out. Yeah, Justice Stanley.
Yeah.
I know Suzy Q went live on Friday for that presentation, and I know Rico Stan went live in the parking lot. But I had just left when that happened. I said that I popped in the stream when I came home. I saw he was live. I'm like, wait, Rico's live. And I popped it on. It was literally the parking lot, the exact spot I had just left everybody in like an hour ago. They didn't move an inch. They were just standing there talking. I was like, that's funny.
Parking lot gathering, huh? Okay.
Nope. Meeting of the minds. That was a good time, though.
Yeah. Now you got the faces with the voices now.
Yeah. A lot. Met a lot of cool people. Scott's Aquatics came down. He hung out. He drove down. He was up like, I guess he had worked that day. The night before, he was up all night, and then he drove down. It took him like 6 hours, something like that, to get down to the Clash. Hung out like all day. I don't know if he kind of vanished, man. I don't know if I never said bye to him, so I don't know if he left before I did or.
He just passed out somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah, and then Color Guppies was there. Monster Fish Gal, Catfish Nation. It was a good time, man. Jenny Lynn, Bruiser, Patty. I mean, Patty alone, come on, that was worth the price of admission.
Yep, that's it.
Then we went to a diner to get lunch on Saturday, and we took 2 cars. I took mine and Skipper's. Skipper has a truck. Apparently, Skipper's got a booster seat in the back of his truck, and Patty had to sit in it.
Your booster seat.
She's probably over the weight limit though.
No, I don't think so.
Well, I think there's over. Usually they're 100 pounds limit on some of those.
Trying to say Patty's not 100 pounds?
No, I ain't saying that. I'm just saying she's. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah, you better stop. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, what the hell? You know, pitch me out. Go right ahead, Patty.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he was trying. Yeah, he said he was going to try and. Yeah, he did that before everything opened, I believe, in the morning, right? Because I think I got there right after he did that, and I ran into him.
Yeah. Well, that's your problem for.
That's all.
Yeah, like his voice. Yeah, that right there.
Yeah, exactly. Shimon.
Gotta wait until when they come back out, I can see what shells we can go back into.
Yeah, and then they start getting wise to you that they know, like, oh shit, this guy's trying to catch us, and then they go into like ninja mode.
Yeah.
Yep.
Just start.
They get like they get that net memory, and they're like, oh my god, it's the net.
Yeah, that's why you got to have some good 6 and 8 inch and 12-inch nets.
Yeah, there's like I was trying to pull these endlers out of this tank here because I wanna move them all, consolidate them, because I have another tank of endlers, so I'm trying to get them all together. And what's that?
So the ones you're showing?
No, those are rainbow fish fry that are on my camera right now. But anyway, I was consolidating, but like I still haven't gotten all the endlers out of this tank, and it's been like a week I've been trying because every time I go in there, and the ones that are left are the ones that are like they're net smart, and they know.
Yeah.
Every time I open the lid, they dart down to the bottom, and it's like a heavily planted tank. So I'm like, you know what, those guys are just. I'm going to introduce some fish that's not going to be friendly to their fry, so eventually they're not going to
have any more. Yeah.
Yeah, or they're going to be severely limited. I was going to put my blue eyes in there, I think, and rainbows. I have Gertrudes I'm going to put in a tank that I can at least see them without having to lay on the floor.
Yeah, it's not a good place to watch.
Yeah, don't put top dwelling fish in a bottom rack tank. Because all you're going to see is unless you have like an open top, but I really don't. Hey guys, well, it's almost 11 o'clock. Actually, it might actually be 11.
That's 11 o'clock. It's 11
Is it? Yeah.
Really?
I'm going 2 hours total. Yeah. So I'm going to wrap it up. I appreciate you guys coming up and hanging out with me.
Appreciate you having me on, buddy. It's been awesome hanging out with you.
Yeah, it's been awesome hanging out.
Yeah,
and I appreciate you guys.
Yeah.
And I appreciate everyone in chat hanging out, enjoying the nice leisurely Sunday in the fish room.
Yeah.
And yeah, right. If you want, feel free. I don't know who's streaming next, but I got to take care of some stuff around the house.
I understand that.
Yeah, but it's a good time. Thank you all for coming. Thank everyone in chat. And everyone that wants to watch this on a replay, thank you for watching. And I'll catch you all in the next one. Good night,
See
guys.
you later.
Good day, guys. Have a good one.
Yeah, I was going to say, not good night, yeah.
Yeah, good night. It's night somewhere. See you guys.
Later.